Hey everyone! Today we're diving into some of the most valuable lessons you can learn in your 20s. You know, that weird time in your life where you're technically an adult, but also not really? Yeah, we're talking about these are the things that can truly shape your future and help you live your best life. Like actually live it, not just post about it on Instagram, you know? Okay, I'm being weird. Let's be real for a sec. Your 20s? They're kind of a big deal. It's like this weird mix of figuring out who you are, what you want to do with your life, and also trying not to spill coffee on yourself every 5 seconds. It's a lot, trust me. So I've put together some really important lessons that I've learned, sometimes the hard way, not gonna lie, that might help you navigate this whole being 20-something thing. Like, maybe you won't have to spill your coffee as much, you know? Okay, let's get into it. Okay, first things first. Can we talk about the pressure? The pressure to have it all figured out by the time you hit 20? It's insane. It's like everyone expects you to have this perfectly curated life plan with a 5-year plan and a 10-year plan. It's like, chill out. You know what I mean? Seriously, it's totally okay to not know what you want to do with your life yet. You don't need to have it all figured out right this second. Take your time. Explore different things. Try new hobbies. Travel to random places. Or don't. Maybe you just want to stay home and watch Netflix for a year. That's cool too. Your 20s are all about exploration and self-discovery. It's like this weird, messy, awesome journey of figuring out who you are and what makes you happy. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to rush into anything, especially not some big, life-altering decision, because everyone else is doing it. Remember that time when everyone was freaking out about getting married in their 20s? And then, a week later, everyone was freaking out about getting divorced? Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass. I'd rather eat a whole bag of chips in my pajamas, thanks. But seriously, take your time. You're not behind just because you haven't figured out your dream job or your soulmate yet. It's okay to not have all the answers. And honestly, it's way more fun to figure things out as you go anyway. So breathe, relax, you've got this. And if you spill your coffee along the way, well, at least you're hydrated, right? This one is so important, you guys. Seriously, listen up. Before you even think about getting into a relationship, you need to learn to love yourself first. And I don't mean in a narcissistic, I'm so awesome kind of way. I mean in a real, genuine, I accept myself for who I am, flaws and all kind of way. It sounds cheesy, I know, but trust me, learning to love yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself and for your future relationships. When you love yourself, you set the standard for how you want to be treated. You don't settle for less than you deserve, and you don't let anyone treat you poorly. Think about it. If you don't even love yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? It's impossible. You're basically setting yourself up for a lifetime of bad relationships. And who wants that? So, how do you learn to love yourself? It's different for everyone, but for me, it's all about self-care. Actually taking care of myself. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's about eating healthy, exercising, getting enough sleep, and doing things that make me happy. It's also about being kind to myself. Not beating myself up over every little mistake I make. We all make mistakes. It's part of being human. It's about accepting myself for who I am, flaws and all. Because let's be real, none of us are perfect. And that's totally okay. So yeah, love yourself first. It's the best relationship you'll ever have. Okay, this one is huge. Huge. Learning to set boundaries is essential for your mental health and your overall well-being. It's about learning to say no to things you don't want to do and setting limits with people who drain your energy. It's remember that time when your friend asked you to help them move, but you had a really important meeting that day and you felt bad saying no, so you ended up missing your meeting and being totally stressed out? Yeah, that's not cool. Setting boundaries is about putting yourself first. It's about recognizing that your time and energy are valuable and that you don't owe anyone anything. It's about being respectful of yourself and your own needs. It's not selfish to set boundaries. In fact, it's actually the opposite. When you set boundaries, you're telling people how you expect to be treated. You're showing them that you respect yourself, and you're letting them know that you won't tolerate being treated poorly. Now, setting boundaries can be scary at first. Like, what if people get mad at you? What if they think you're being difficult? But trust me, it's worth it. The people who truly care about you will respect your boundaries. And the people who don't, well, they're probably not people you want in your life anyway. So yeah, set those boundaries, girl. You deserve to be treated with respect. And you deserve to have people in your life who make you feel good. End of story. Listen, life is short, okay? Like, way too short to be stressed out all the time. Your 20s are a time to enjoy yourself, to have fun, to make mistakes, and to learn from them. It's a time to travel, to explore, to try new things, and to just live your best life. Seriously, stop taking everything so seriously. It's okay to be a little bit messy sometimes. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not have everything figured out. Just relax and enjoy the ride. Go out with your friends, dance like nobody's watching, eat that extra slice of pizza, and don't feel guilty about it. Life is too short to be anything but happy. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh, who support your dreams, and who make you feel good. Don't be afraid to try new things. You never know what you might discover about yourself. Take that trip you've always wanted to take. Learn a new language, try a new hobby, or just do something that scares you a little bit. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is where the real growth happens. Remember, you only get one life. Make it count. Okay, I know this might sound cheesy, but family is important, like really important. They're the people who have known you your entire life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. They've seen you at your best and your worst, and they still love you unconditionally. Now, I know families can be complicated sometimes, like really complicated, but at the end of the day, they're the people who will always be there for you, no matter what. They're your built-in support system, your cheerleaders, and your biggest fans. So, make time for your family. Call your mom, visit your grandparents, and tell your siblings you love them. Even if you don't always get along, even if they drive you crazy sometimes, cherish them. Life is too short to hold grudges or to let petty arguments get in the way of family. And if you're lucky enough to have a close-knit family, hold on to them tight. They're the ones who will be there for you through thick and thin, the ones who will always have your back, and the ones who will love you no matter what. Don't take them for granted. Your 20s are a time of immense growth and change. Like, seriously, you're going to change so much during this decade. It's not even funny. You're going to learn so much about yourself, about the world, and about what you want out of life. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be messy, and it's going to be a little bit terrifying at times. But that's okay. It's all part of the process. Embrace the change. Don't be afraid to evolve. The person you are today is not the person you're going to be in 5 years, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's amazing. Be open to new experiences. Say yes to things that scare you a little bit. Step outside of your comfort zone. That's where the real growth happens. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn and grow. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Growth is a process, and it's not always easy. There will be times when you feel lost, confused, and frustrated. But that's okay. It's all part of the journey. Just remember to be patient with yourself, to celebrate your successes, and to learn from your mistakes. Thanks for watching, you guys. Remember, your 20s are a unique and special time in your life. Make the most of it. Enjoy the ride. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe for more totally relatable and definitely not awkward life advice. Just kidding, kind of. But seriously, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. And remember, you got this. Now go out there and be the amazing human you were born to be. Okay, I'm done being cheesy now. Bye.